Every week, someone's asked me the same question. How do I actually learn AI? Some dive into 10 courses at once, hoping for instant mastery. Others scroll through endless videos but never start. And then there are a few who stop and realize the truth is simpler. There are only two real paths. You either adopt AI into everything you already do, using it to think faster, write smarter, and work sharper. Or you build AI that others will depend on, coding the tools, shaping the logic, and designing the intelligence itself. Meet Ethan, 38, an operations manager reinventing his career by automating his day. And meet Riya, 30, a data analyst chasing the code behind the magic. Two people, two completely different starting points, yet one shared destination mastery in the age of intelligent machines. Artificial intelligence didn't just begin with chatbots, it began with rules. Simple if then logic written by human hands. If A, then B. That was the mind of a machines in the 1950s. Then came machine learning, where computers stopped waiting for commands and started learning from data. Patterns replaced instructions. A decade later, deep learning gave them eyes and ears, machines that could see, speak, and recognize our world. Generative AI changed everything again. Models that could imagine, create art, write code, and hold conversation almost like us. And now we have entered the agentic age, where AI doesn't just predict the next word, it decides the next action. It plans a task, clicks a button, books a flight, runs a workflow, even builds another AI. From rules to reasoning. This is how intelligence learns to act. Ethan chooses the adapter path not because he wants to build models or write code, but because he wants to work smarter with tools already in front of him. He believes AI is not a replacement, it's a reflection of how creative a human can be when assisted by intelligence. Instead of building a new system, he turns every task into collaboration. His rule is simple: AI first, human final. Before writing an email, summarizing a meeting, or designing a slide deck, he lets AI take the first shot. In the morning, Ethan opens ChatGPT, dictates his rough notes, and within seconds, a clean, structured draft appears. Gemini steps into a polished tone and clarity. Notion AI converts raw bullets into full project timelines, linking dates and owners automatically. What once drained hours now flows in minutes. But for Ethan, adoption is more than a speed, it's a mindset. He's training himself to think in prompts instead of paragraphs, to ask better questions, not just get faster answers. His calendar even begins with a line written across the top: can AI help me to do this better? It's his daily challenge, a reminder that almost any repetitive task can be reimagined with AI's help. Each morning, he scans his schedule and highlights what can be automated. Meeting summaries, automated. Expense report, categorized in seconds. Weekly updates, drafted by an assistant that never sleeps. Emails no longer starts with a blank screen. Reports no longer require all nighters. He now focuses on decisions, not documentation, on strategy, not spreadsheets. And as he works, something subtle shifts. He begins to notice patterns in his own routine, where AI helps, where he struggles, where human judgment still matters most. He learns that adoption isn't blind trust, it's active partnership. Ria chooses the builder path. For her, using AI isn't enough. She wants to build it. She starts with Python fundamentals and small datasets. Write scripts to clean text, analyze sentiment, and call APIs. Then she moves to cloud AI services. Google Vertex AI for model deployment, Azure AI Studio for prompt flow design, AWS Bedrock for access to foundation models. Within weeks, she builds her first agent, a simple tool that reads PDFs and answers questions. Her learning is structured. one layer at a time. Layer 1, understand data. Layer 2, call a model. Layer 3, build an API. Layer 4, connect an agent. Layer 5, deploy for others. Ria calls it her 5-layer ladder. Ria learns fast, not because she studies more, but because she builds while she learns. For her, progress isn't about watching tutorials, it's about making things work. Her toolkit is simple but powerful. Google Skills boosts Gen AI Path, where she learns to prompt, deploy, and connect models. Azure AI 900 course plus study guide, grounding her in cloud AI concept and responsible design. AWS Gen AI for developers plus Party Rock, the playground where she prototypes ideas in minutes. LangGraph Foundations, her gateway into agentic frameworks that think and act. DeepLearning.AI short courses, the daily gym for her neural understanding. Each night, Ria opens her laptop not just to code, but to explore. She debugs between dinner and midnight, sketches architectures on her sticky notes, and tests small ideas that slowly grow into full workflows. Weekends are for prototyping. Her apartment turns into a mini lab, coffee mug beside her laptop, console log scrolling like a poetry. Each iteration brings her closer to the truth that AI isn't magic. It's a mechanical creativity built line by line. And then, one quiet evening, it happens. Her agent runs and, for the first time, plans a task on its own. One simple line of code sparks a chain of reaction. Read data, choose tool, write email, send result. Ria watches the log scroll and feels something shift inside her. The machine she built is thinking, not in words but in actions. That's when it clicks. She is no longer just using AI to automate. She is designing intelligence, building not for efficiency but for understanding. And in that moment, surrounded by glowing monitors and quiet Trump, Ria realizes this isn't the future of work, it's the future of imagination itself. Eventually, their paths meet. Ethan and Ria join the same startup project. Ethan maps business needs and automation goals. Ria architects the agents that execute them. Together, they build a workflow where AI plans, acts, and learns. The era of agentic AI is a team sport. Adapters drive use cases, builders create the brains. But this is just beginning. Quantum computing is coming. Models will train in seconds, not hours. Physical AI is emerging. Robots guided by digital brains. Imagine an AI agent that can see through a camera, analyze in the cloud, and act in the real world instantly. That's where adapters and builders unite again. Adapters translate human intent, builders translate machine capability. Together, they shape a future where AI isn't a tool, it's a partner. So, which path will you take? Will you adapt AI to enhance your life or build AI to redefine it? Whatever you choose, start today. The best way to learn AI is to use it.